The power goes out, and suddenly your home isn't just dark, it's vulnerable. If you're a retiree living on a small pension, struggling to feed a family of four, a blackout isn't just inconvenient, it can be life-threatening. Every mistake, wasting fuel, spoiling food, draining your phone, costs money and security you can't afford to lose. History proves this isn't hypothetical. During the 2003 Northeast Blackout, over 50 million Americans were left without power. Without power, and mortality rates spiked. In the 2021 Texas freeze, families burned through their gas and food in the first 24 hours, only to face days of bitter cold with nothing left. And every summer, heat waves pushed the grid to the breaking point, leaving millions to suffer in sweltering homes. These disasters show us one thing. It's not just the blackout that's dangerous, it's the wrong decisions in the first hours. That's why today we're breaking down 10 of the most common mistakes families make during power outages and how you can avoid them. Don't wait until the next blackout catches you unprepared. Watch closely, take notes, and be ready, because the lights could go out tonight. Mistake number 1, waiting to see how bad it gets before taking action. The biggest and most costly mistake families make during a blackout is simply doing nothing. The lights go out, and instead of moving fast, people sit back, light a candle, and wait. It'll probably come back in a few minutes, they tell themselves. But those first few minutes, what survival experts call the golden hour, are when you have the best chance to prepare. By the time you realize the outage is serious, you've already lost valuable ground. Gas stations can't pump without power. Grocery shelves are stripped bare within hours. ATMs and card readers stop working, leaving families without cash. Emergency services are overwhelmed, and suddenly you've gone from in control to desperate. History is full of painful reminders. In August 2003, over 50 million people across the US and Canada lost power for up to 4 days. Those who immediately filled water containers, charged devices, and checked on neighbors fared far better than those who waited to see. The smarter move? Act like every blackout will last at least 72 hours. Fill every jug with water, charge all essential devices, secure your home, and gather supplies immediately. Mistake number 2, draining your phone battery on social media. When the lights flicker out, what's the first thing most people do? They grab their phone, not to call for help or check emergency alerts, but to hop on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. They post selfies with candles, scroll endlessly, refresh apps that don't load, and burn through their battery in the first hour. That tiny device in your pocket isn't entertainment anymore. It's survival equipment. During Hurricane Sandy, rescue teams reported case after case of people unable to call for help because they had wasted their battery posting about the outage. And here's the kicker. Cell towers usually fail within 4 to 8 hours once their backup batteries run out. That means every percentage point of your battery is precious. A basic battery bank costs around $15.25 at Walmart or Dollar Tree, and it can charge your phone 2 to 3 times. If that's not an option, put your phone in airplane mode immediately, turn off Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, and use it only for essential updates or emergency communication. And remember, when the grid goes down, your phone is the last lifeline you have. Don't waste it on a status update. Be honest. In the middle of a blackout, would you save your phone for emergencies or scroll until it's dead? Mistake number 3, burning through gasoline to charge devices. The second most common panic move after losing power is rushing to the car, turning on the engine, and plugging in every device you own. Phone, tablet, laptop, even the kids' gaming console. People sit for hours in the driveway with the engine running just to keep the lights on in their screens. Here's the danger. In a widespread blackout, gas stations can't pump fuel without electricity. During the 2021 Texas freeze, thousands of families ran their tanks dry in the first day trying to stay warm or keep devices alive. When they needed to evacuate to warming centers, they were stranded. For retirees and families on tight budgets, wasting $30 or $40 worth of fuel isn't just careless. It's crippling. Your car is your escape pod, not your entertainment center. Every gallon of fuel should be treated like gold. Instead of idling for hours, invest in a portable power bank, $25.40 at Walmart or Costco, or even a solar charger, $30, $50 online. These give you the power you need without burning your ticket out of danger. Think ahead. When the grid fails, fuel isn't just convenience, it's survival. If a blackout hit tomorrow, would you waste your last gallons keeping your phone at 100% or save them for when you really need to leave? Mistake number 4, throwing open every window for fresh air. When the air conditioner shuts down, the natural instinct is to crack open every window and door. At least we'll get some air flowing, people think. But in a blackout, this move can destroy your home's ability to protect you. Your house is a thermal battery. In winter, once you let the warm air escape, it's gone for good. You can't get it back without a furnace. In summer, once the hot air rushes in, your home becomes an oven. During the 2021 Texas freeze, countless homes dropped below freezing because people opened windows too soon. By the time they realized their mistake, the damage was done. The smart move is to manage your home's thermal envelope. In winter, keep doors and windows sealed tight, block drafts with towels, and focus on heating a single small room with blankets and body heat. In summer, only open windows at night when it's cooler outside, then seal the house before dawn. Low-cost fix, a roll of weather stripping costs under $10 at Walmart and can make a massive difference in holding warmth or cool air. Your comfort depends on strategy, not impulse. Mistake number 5, feasting on all the good food first. The lights go out, and what's the first thing most families do? Head straight to the fridge. This steak will spoil anyway, might as well enjoy it now. Out comes the ribeye, the ice cream, the expensive cheese. People turn the blackout into a feast on day one. Here's the harsh reality. That food could keep your family alive for days. The USDA says a full freezer will hold its temperature for up to 48 hours if unopened, and a fridge will keep things cold for about 4 hours. That ribeye could feed your family on day 3 when crackers and canned beans feel like a punishment. Worse yet, opening the fridge every 10 minutes to check on things only speeds up the spoilage. In the 21 Texas freeze, families lost hundreds of dollars worth of groceries in just 2 days because they treated the first hours like a cookout. A smarter plan is to eat strategically. Use up dairy and fresh produce first. Move to cooked meats and refrigerated items. Save frozen goods for last. A freezer full of meat is worth $200 or $300 in meals, too valuable to waste. Mistake number 6, lighting the house with candles everywhere. When the lights cut out, many people grab whatever candles they can find, birthday candles, decorative jars, even makeshift oil lamps, and scatter them around the house. For a few minutes, it feels cozy. But what they've really done is turn their home into a fire trap. According to the National Fire Protection Association, candles cause over 7,600 house fires every year, and blackouts are peak season for those numbers. During the 2003 Northeast Blackout, families survived the outage itself but lost their homes to fires started by unattended candles. Think about it. In a citywide blackout, fire trucks move slower, hydrants lose pressure, and smoke alarms may not work. An accident could mean total loss. There's a safer and cheaper option. A $15 LED lantern from Walmart or Costco can light up a whole room for more than 100 hours on one set of batteries. A basic flashlight for $10 can keep you safe without risking your home. If you must use candles, limit it to 1 per room, keep it in a sturdy holder on a non-flammable surface, and never leave it unattended. When the grid fails, light should bring comfort, not danger. What would you trust more during a blackout, an open flame or a reliable LED lantern? Mistake number 7, isolating yourself and ignoring your neighbors. When the power goes out, most families shut their doors and wait it out alone. It feels safer, less hassle, less risk. But isolation during a blackout can be just as dangerous as the outage itself. The truth is, strong neighborhoods survive blackouts better than isolated households. Research from Yale and Johns Hopkins shows accident and health emergencies spike during outages, many of which could be prevented with simple community coordination. Think about it. The elderly couple next door might rely on medical equipment that just stopped working. A single mom across the street may be sitting in the dark with no batteries for her kids' flashlights. Someone with diabetes down the block could be struggling to keep insulin cool. Checking in takes minutes, but could save lives. A quick neighborhood check-in system, sharing phone numbers, identifying who has a generator, who has extra ice, or even pooling battery-powered radios can make the difference between panic and resilience. And let's not forget, in an extended blackout, safety comes in numbers. A connected block deters looters and shares resources. An isolated household becomes vulnerable. If your lights went out tonight, would your neighbors know they could count on you, and could you count on them? Mistake number 8, treating the blackout like a party. When the power cuts out, some people see it as an excuse to relax. They light a few candles for ambiance, crack open a bottle of wine, and joke that at least it feels like camping. But this false sense of comfort is dangerous. Alcohol might feel like stress relief, but during a crisis, it becomes a liability. It slows your reflexes, clouds judgment, and impairs decision-making, the exact skills you need when things go wrong. During the 2021 Texas freeze, ER doctors reported patients who made catastrophic mistakes because they were drinking instead of staying alert. Worse, alcohol dehydrates you. In a blackout, you may already be rationing water. About 1 gallon per person per day is the rule of thumb. Add alcohol into the mix and your body burns through hydration faster, leaving you vulnerable to both heat stress in summer and hypothermia in winter. Blackouts aren't holidays. They're survival scenarios that require clear heads and smart moves. Save the drinks for when the lights come back and your family is safe. Mistake number 9, using BBQ grills or generators indoors. When the temperature drops or the fridge is dying, many families drag the barbecue grill or even a gas generator inside the garage or kitchen to make things easier. It feels like a clever shortcut, but it's a deadly mistake. Every year, after storms and blackouts, hospitals see a surge of carbon monoxide poisoning cases. This gas is odorless, invisible, and can kill within minutes. After Hurricane Katrina, dozens of families lost loved ones not to flooding, but to CO buildup from indoor grills and generators. The heartbreaking part? It was preventable. Here's the rule. Never use charcoal, propane, or gas devices indoors, not in the basement, not in the garage, not even with the window cracked. The only safe place is outdoors, at least 20 feet from your home. Safer alternatives do exist. A butane camp stove, $20.25 at Walmart or Costco, lets you cook safely outside under shelter. A solar oven, $30, $40 online, can heat food during the day without fuel. Battery-powered induction burners are another option if you prepare ahead. When you're protecting your family, convenience is never worth the risk. Mistake number 10, forgetting about cash and fuel. In our everyday lives, we swipe cards and tap phones without thinking. But when the grid goes down, ATMs, debit machines, and gas pumps stop working instantly. Families who don't keep even a little cash on hand suddenly find themselves unable to buy food, water, or medicine, if the stores are even open. During the 2003 Northeast Blackout, people lined up outside shuttered banks and empty gas stations, desperate for what they could no longer access. In the Texas freeze, families with empty tanks couldn't reach warming centers because they had burned through their fuel or never topped up before the storm hit. The fix is simple and cheap. Keep at least $100, $200 small bills hidden safely at home. Even a $5 bill can make a difference when the card readers go dark. Top off your gas tank whenever it drops below half. A full tank costs money, but it buys peace of mind and possibly an escape route. Store a small approved gas can, about 20 at Walmart or Home Depot, for emergencies. These steps might feel old-fashioned, but when technology fails, cash and fuel are survival tools. Do you have enough money and gas right now to get your family through 72 hours in the dark? Blackouts aren't just about losing electricity. They strip away comfort, routine, and even common sense. As we've seen, the real danger comes not from the outage itself, but from the mistakes people make in those first critical hours. Wasting fuel, draining batteries, spoiling food, or isolating from neighbors can turn a short inconvenience into a survival crisis. But it doesn't have to be that way. With a little preparation and the right mindset, retirees on fixed incomes, families stretching every dollar at Walmart or Costco, and young adults learning to budget can all protect themselves. The key is acting early, avoiding the traps we just covered, and remembering that small, smart decisions like sealing your home, keeping cash on hand, or rationing food add up to real resilience. Now it's your turn. Think about the last time your power went out. Did you stay calm and take action, or did you fall into one of these traps? Share your experience in the comments below because your story could help someone else prepare better. And if you found this guide useful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Every week, we break down real-world strategies to help families like yours stay safe, save money, and stay prepared, no matter what comes next.